Hello and good morning. We are going to do a really quick update on what's going on with Pixel Photofest. If you could let me know, if are you joining us for Pixel Photofest? Let me know in the comments below. Lynn is joining us at Photofest 2020. Who else is joining us? Less than 30 seconds left to go. Let me know where you're joining us from and if you're coming to PPF Virtual 2020. Hello, 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 and good morning. I hope you're having an awesome day. We've been running around today just doing some final last minute preps in order to get ready for Pixel Photo Fest 2020. And it's been a fun ride. If you are joining us for PPF, I just want to say thank you so much for just staying with us as we, for lack of a better term, roll with the punches. I know it sounds cliche, but that's really what we've been doing. Is we've been trying to, when we first set out for this, it was to create an educational opportunity and educational experience, and we wanted it to be like previous PPFs. We wanted it to be hands-on. So every time we were faced with a challenge, we, found a new location, or we found a different way to do, social meetup, stuff like that. And honestly, we're at this point where we're excited about what we have, and it's going to be a lot of virtual. We're still going to be doing photo walks and things like that. So I wanted to do this live stream just to talk a little bit about PPF. If you've never heard of PPF, that stands for Pixel Photo Fest. That is our annual conference that we do, and it's a mix of, in-person instruction as well as, a little bit of lecture, but it's really meant to be like long form and a really immersive educational experience. So when we found out that, with COVID, our first venue called us and said, hey, you can't have it here anymore. We moved on to a different venue and a different venue. So it's been very fluid. It's been ever changing. Even up till this week, there's been changes that have been going on, and, we're working through all of those. So, thank you for sticking with us. So I want to go over just some of the changes, if you will, or some of the things to expect on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. To, if you do have any questions, feel free to put them, either in the Facebook comments or the YouTube comments. But I did want to just share kind of a few updates and then talk about kind of how the day is going to work. So if you did not get this email, please let us know. Email social@thepixelconnection.com, and we will be sure to get that taken care of. And what we're doing is on the day of, you are going to go to the website, and it's in this email, but you just go to the website, you put in your first name, last name, and your ticket number, and that's what gives you access to all the virtual things that we're going to be doing. And a couple things that we're doing to ensure that you paid money to be at this conference. So we could have just went live, but we didn't feel like that would be fair to you. So that's why we're doing the authentication. We're making sure that if you did pay for Pixel Photofest, that you have access to this page, and that your questions get answered by our speakers, that you have access to special pricing and different things like that, different offerings that we're doing it the day of, and that will lock to your IP address. So if you are at home and you log in, just if you switch devices or if you go somewhere else, you just have to hit the live chat button and let us know in case there are absolutely any issues. So if you didn't get that information, like I said, please shoot us an email at social@thepixelconnection.com, and we'll be sure to get that answered. So what's going on with the social networking, the social/networking events? So this was going to be, we were going to have an event at the 9 in the vaults, and then we were going to do a kind of an after party, and the 9 at the Metropolitan, it's kind of a weird name, reached out to us and said, basically that we can't have it there. With the current restrictions, they're no longer allowing for events like ours. So what we're doing is we're doing 3 photo walks. So Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday. And I'll get to those in a minute. So there will be some level of interaction with your fellow photographers. There was a small change to Brian Meneer's presentation. He was doing a class on, moon photography. We are going to do that in the future. Brian had a family emergency, so he was unable to present on Saturday. So Mr. Christopher Gilbert, who you all know and love, well, some of us love him, but he will be actually available. He will be doing an awesome landscape class. We were actually going through it earlier this week. So we will have someone to fill that spot, but also we're still going to do Brian Meneer's moon class in the coming weeks. So stay tuned. You'll get information on how to join that. So photo walk registration. So that just opened up about 5 minutes ago. We are limiting those to 30 people. So the one thing we ask is that you only register if you know 100% that you could make it, because we don't want to tie up a ticket and then see it go to waste, and we have to limit this due to the social distancing guidelines. So again, if you do want to come to the photo walks, then definitely get your ticket. They are up, they are available. At these photo walks, we will be abiding by and enforcing social distancing, and you must wear a mask. We want to make sure that everybody stays safe, and the last thing we want is anybody to get sick after going to one of our photo walks. So on Friday, August 14th, our friend Eeyore, who's usually behind the scenes, move this over there. Yep, there he is right there. That's about as much as you'll see of Eeyore. He tends to be kind of a ninja. But he will be doing a Dancing in the Streets sunset photo walk, and that'll take place at the Great Lakes Science Center. So from 6:30 to 8:30, it's going to be an awesome event. Here's just an example of one of the photos that Eeyore did, but we're going to have a model there, a dancer there, to get some cool sunset photos. And we will have demo gear at all 3 of these photo walks from Sigma. So thank you so much to Sigma for sending that out. We will have the cases there if you do want to try out some of those amazing art lenses. So moving on from there, on Saturday, August 15th, Isaac Coffey from Coffee Creations. If you don't know his work, check him out on Instagram at Coffee Creations, I believe is his Instagram handle. He's a local photographer in Ashland, Ohio, and his senior work is just stunning. It's amazing. So from 5 to 7, he's going to be doing a photo walk at the Cleveland Art Museum. So you're going to meet out back where, if you've never been there before, there's a place out back of the art museum that has stairs and stuff, and you'll see us meeting over there. And then finally, on Sunday, August 16th, Sarah Burney is going to be at the Cleveland Botanical Gardens for a family session photo walk. So just want to point out, we're trying to put a photo walk together for all different types of photography. So, we have a, model and sunset, cool landscape stuff mixed with, having an amazing dancer. We have Isaac doing senior portraits kind of like in the city, and then we have Sarah doing a outdoor family session. So you'll learn about posing, you'll learn about lighting, all that fun stuff. So all tickets have like 5 tickets left until they're sold out. Abby just let me know. So again, if these are things that you are interested in, definitely jump on that. They are going fast. So how do you access the online sessions? Well, this is where I was just talking about having, your ticket number, your first name, last name, in order to, access those. And you'll have a you'll have a session room A and B, and the schedule is all on the website. So if you go to the Pixel Photofest website and click on schedule, you'll see the times for all of those. And we are recording these, so and we're going to send those out afterwards as well, as long as the photographers allow for that. So those will be up there. There will also be a place to ask questions for vendors. We're working on having those as well. So, you can see Tamron, Panasonic, Sony, Sigma, Fuji, Profoto. They'll all be available to answer all of your questions. So again, kind of like a trade show floor where you can, click into those rooms and ask your questions. So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. And also, if you go to the if you go to the Pixel Photofest website, you'll have access to live chat as well. So let me go ahead and pull that up. Pixel Photofest. So you noticed on the bottom right, you'll actually see where you have this Let's Chat. So we'll be on live chat there. So if there are any questions or if anything comes up on the day of, please feel free to click on that. Also, as far as the photo walks are concerned, we will be posting on our website, on the Pixel Photofest website. There's going to be a banner across there. So if rain does cancel our photo walks, it'll be on the website. We're going to put it on social media. We're going to send out a mass email. So please go and, if you have any questions before you head out there, we will put up at least 90 minutes before if we're going to cancel the event. So if you do have any questions, I want to leave this open now. So if anybody does have questions, please let me know. Also, if you have questions, you can always hit live chat, reach out to us on social, or shoot us an email at social@thepixelconnection.com. So again, this was just a little quick overview. I'm super excited for, these speakers that we have. I mean, these are top-notch photographers. For example, Aaron Anderson, he just got put onto Fuji's team. We have Peter Baumgart, an amazing landscape photographer, one of the Lumix ambassadors. We have Sarah, which does amazing family photography and baby photography. Jeff Carpenter, which I say is like a master of lighting. He's going to do an awesome session on gels. Isaac Coffey's work. I mean, definitely, and go and check out some of these photographers' work beforehand. And that way, if you do have questions about, what they're going to be talking about or any individual questions, definitely, the purpose of this is to network with these presenters just as much as it is to learn from them. So, again, Mackenzie Deakins, we have, who's been on the live stream before, Paul Giroux, which is one of the Sony ambassadors. We have Chris Gilbert, which he is our trusty, tech from Fuji, doing amazing, beautiful landscape work. Again, I'm so envious of his amazing work and the time that he's put in to kind of hone those skills. Michelle Harris, I actually talked to her yesterday during the live stream test, and just her work is just amazing. And she's going to be talking about elopements, which I think is super cool. And not just elopements, but how to get your customers to add on, where, elopements right now are kind of looked at, as a kind of a discount wedding, in that, oh, we're only going to do a couple hours. And one of the things she's going to talk about is like, no, like why? You can do this, you can do that, and basically ways to build that basket and kind of make a little bit more revenue on those. So if you do get asked to do an elopement, she'll have some great tips for you. William Inneses, he's actually traveling the US and Canada, so I pre-recorded his is ready to roll. Scott Robert Lim, again, he was here last year, Sony artisan. He's been all over the world teaching, training, and photographing. Again, just top notch. Meg Lokes, which she was here before as well. Just her stories tell such a story, or her photos tell such a story about the kiddos, and just there's so much. I can just get lost in her photos. Jen and Travis Stitt, really close friends of mine, run an amazing studio in Philadelphia. Some of the top photographers in Philadelphia, actually. They're going to be talking about kind of setting up your space for your sales space for success. So again, if there are any changes to the schedule, you'll see a banner up here on the website. So if there are any questions kind of the day of, hit up that chat, reach out to us, and we have all hands on deck for this. So we are here to serve and support you. So, and again, I want to remind you, if you did sign up for a ticket for this year's Pixel Photo Fest, that rolls over to next year. So this isn't, it's not like you're going to have to re-register for next year's in-person event. Like, you are the cool kids that are already pre-registered for 2021, when we can get back to some sort of normal and have hands-on and go back to the awesome Pixel Photo Fests that we've seen in the past. So again, if you have any questions, please reach out. I am more than happy to give you a hand and help you out. So again, if you haven't received this email yet, please let me know. It looked like there was a question here. I paid to reserve my space for the Photo Fest for this year. Then yes, you are automatically admitted to this conference. So if you have not received the email, there's not a name on this. It just says Facebook user. But again, we'll reach out. If you've paid for it, then you're absolutely in. Nothing to worry about. We'll get you set up and we'll get you ready to go. So again, any questions, reach out to social@thepixelconnection.com or give us a call at the store. Again, we are all here and we are ready to answer your questions. Thank you guys so much for joining today for this brief update about Photofest 2020. And I feel like a broken record, but if you need anything, please let us know. Thank you and have a good day.